The NBA Finals, that's where you get one of the funniest people to ever live. Not just saying now.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
In the world, Craig.
In the world.
Speaking of in the world, now there are celebrities, in the United States. And then there's some international celebrities. There's some people who are known all over the world, wherever you go, right? We got one sitting here.
Thank you, sir. I give props to Jackie Chan with the Brush Hour movies.
Which one of y'all hit me?
Which one?
So here's the question for you,
Thank you.
Friday, all 3 rush hours, right? Money Talks. Your stand-up on Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah.
For you, what was your favorite role that you had the moment you're like, I just love doing this from day one?
I gotta say it's Fridays, man, because that was my breakout shot, man. Co-starring with Ice Cube, coming from Def Jam and coming from stand-up. I knew I had to do it. I had to be ready. I had to be on the spot. It was only 60-page script, so I had to write the rest of it. As a comedian, that's easy for us. So that's always my favorite because that was my shot, and I took advantage of it.
So if we had to say, we're talking about we're here in the NBA Finals, and I'll give you the whole league. Who is the Chris Tucker of the NBA in terms of their career style? That would be me. We parallel.
One person? I would say Michael Jordan, man, because Michael, because when I'm on the set, man, I'm like, come on, let's get ready, let's do it. I want to win. It's a team thing, and it's all about doing a great movie. And I'm part of it, and I understand that it's a team. The director got to be right. Everybody got to be right.
Well,
Other actors got to be right.
You can't say a Chicago Bull player with a Detroit Pistons.
I know. Oh, wait a minute. Let me correct myself. Isaiah, too. Because Isaiah, you got that fire that I have when I get on the screen. That's that fire. You're right.
Wait, real talk. Now, I just don't like it when he lies, but you're telling the truth right now.
Right.
You're telling the truth.
Because that's why I asked him.
Hey, I just call people out when they lie, but you telling the truth.
Yeah.
He had that fire just like you.
Yeah.
But I also, that winning mentality that I gotta have it, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
And you talk about, your first breakout in Friday, right?
Yeah.
When you came, did you know that was your time? Did you know that, okay, I'm waiting on this? Was it like that, that 8 Mile? I got one shot.
Oh, yeah. I knew it, and I was auditioning for everything. It was like, you understand when you're young, it's crazy, because I knew I needed to go to another level. I needed to get a bigger fan base, because I was doing the same cities with Def Jam. But I said, I got to get a TV role. I was auditioning for everything, TV, movies, and I only really wanted to do movies. But I said, whatever hits first, I'm good. And then I didn't get the TV show. That door closed, but another door opened. They said, you got Fridays, you got the movie. I said, that's what I wanted to do anyway, so let's go. So you got to be ready. And like I said, Isaiah, Kobe, all these guys, man, when you got to step up to the plate, it's like basketball. That's why I love basketball. Right. When it's time to step up, you got to do it, because you only have one shot.
So in that moment, you actually competing, you coming in like Ice Cube. You better be ready. You better know your stuff, because I'm bringing my real game, right?
I'm competing. No, not with Ice Cube, with other movies that's been done like that before.
Right.
I want this movie to be on a whole nother level, that people follow us from that, because he's on my team. Ice Cube's on my team. Debo's on my team. I want everybody to come ready, and once they see you doing your thing right, like Jimmy Butler, if he's hot, everybody else go get hot.
But if you like Jordan and they ain't ready, then what you doing?
Well, in movies a little different. You can't cuss them out a little bit, but in movies a little different. But I'm gonna be like, dog, you should have been ready, because I was ready,
Right. So you're here in your white hot outfit.
I know,
Are you a Heat fan? You rooting for Denver, or you kind of doing both?
I'm Heat tonight. I'm gonna be honest, because I got a
You and me. Me, the only ones that said that he gonna win tonight.
That's right. He's gonna win tonight, because I got tickets. If they win, I get another front row seat.
Oh, it's personal.
It's personal. My buddy John. So I hope they win. It's personal. And I like Jimmy. I like Kyle Lowry. I like all those guys, man. They're great. Big Bam is a good guy, man. Big fan of mine. So I'm going with them tonight. But I love Joker them too. Don't get me wrong.
Now I see you holding the mic with your left hand. They say that's the genius hand, right?
I'm left-handed, man.
And I seen you on the court, my friend.
Yes,
Run to the three-point line. Run to the three-point line.
Here we go.
Do we have video?
Run into it.
Oh, you gonna
we got the video.
I got cut from the All-Star team, man.
Headband and all.
They don't call me no more, man. I got cut, man. I got traded and cut from the All-Star team.
He said, I only got one shot.
He flicked that thing, too. He flicked it.
Jamal, I learned that from you, baby.
He flicked that thing.
You stepped back to the three.
Yeah, he's stepping back.
You might be funny.
That was my year right there.
Jamie
That
wanted to talk
was my year. I'm glad y'all found the good footage, man. I love y'all.
Sweet left hand.
Hey, Chris, we talked about Kobe. You mentioned MJ. You mentioned Isaiah.
Yeah.
What players do you like watching now? Like, who catch your – no Hawks.
Yeah.
Don't give me no Hawks now, unless you – because I know that's hometown.
Now?
Give me who you like
Jamal
watching.
Murray. He remind me of you, man. He remind me of you, Isaiah and Kenny, man. I mean, he got that fire, man.
Yes, he
You can
does.
tell it when you got it in your body. You can tell, oh man, this dude, Joker. I love he's a team player, and of course Jimmy Butler and Bam, all those guys I love. And Kyle Lowry always had it. So that's why this series is so great, because a lot of guys in there, they got that fire. If they ain't injured, they coming with it tonight.
Coming with it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me swing to another place, right? Just in terms of the stuff that you do off the court, for kids, families, community. Why do you give so much back, and why are you just such a giving guy? Every time any one of us see you, right? It's always love, it's always hug, but it's just not for us. I see you, just with the regular guy on the street, giving him the same kind of feel, same kind of love.
Thank you. I get so much joy out of it, man. It's so much joy. I got this foundation, Chris Tucker Foundation, and you guys are always invited, man. Everybody comes down, but when you give, man, it's nothing like it, man.
Yeah,
And I think that's the key to life, giving. And sometimes people take advantage of it, but still, don't ever stop giving, man.
Yeah.
And it's so much joy, man. I think that's the key to life.
Yeah, they say the more you give, the more you get to give.
That's right. Like somebody gave me front row seats tonight, man. They're giving, they're just blessed. They're gonna be blessed, man. They're good people, man.
Hey, you're going to be blessed if you continue to give him front row.
That's right, man. I'm telling you, God loves you.
What actor did you work with where you were like, I knew he was good or she was good, but I didn't know they were this good?
Charlie Sheen and
Charlie
Money
Sheen.
Talks. Charlie Sheen, man, that guy got chops, man. You remember him from the Wall Street and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
everything,
That guy could act, man. I never forget that. Paul Savino and those guys are just great, man. Yeah, look at that.
Interesting a lot. Like now, you've gone from like the new guy, and then the young guy on the scene to now you're the vet.
Yeah, that's right.
So your roles are
They
changing.
call you a legend. That means you're old. You're a legend, man.
But your roles are changing.
Yeah, they change,
So now, what's next? What has come that you like, man? See, I'm transitioning into different characters than you were before. You can't be the 18-year-old guy who doesn't coming out of high school.
Yeah, it's funner now, man, because when I was a kid, that's all I knew. Now I'm 50-something. I've traveled the world 10 times over, and it's nothing I can't do, man. I'm looking forward to it. I just did this movie, Air. I played a guy named Howard White. I think you guys probably saw it.
Of course we all know Howard.
It's on Amazon Prime, and it was a fun role,
He even
man.
got a new shoe coming out now.
I think, Howard got an H got a new shoe coming out, man.
Now, I can wear those.
Yeah.
I can get me some H's.
Yes, sir. So yeah, man, it's fun. It's almost like Mr. Miyagi. My buddy said that it's like it's nothing you can't do when you get to this, because you know how to do it. So it's great. It's great.
Hey, Chris, what do you think of Kenny's acting skills? I know you saw him.
Kenny this is my
He's
buddy,
incredible.
man.
Kenny,
Hey, go get his book, man. Go get his book.
Writer,
Every guy,
everything.
that's
Oh,
right.
there you go,
You're my
man.
dog. Kenny can do all
Documentaries,
things,
all of
man.
it.
Come on, man.
He can do it.
Hustle-
And he
Hustle
throw the
is
best
still out-
parties,
still
man.
out
He'll
here.
throw the best
He
parties.
was great in Hustle, right?
Thank you.
He was good. I saw
Thank
the
you.
movie. That's
Thank
right.
you. Yeah,
See, we got to
appreciate
see
that.
everything as actors. See what's going on, man.
Thank
Adam
you.
Sandler. That was a great movie.
Thank you.
Is there
Yeah.
anybody out there you see right now like, man, you know what? They may not be me, but they got some of me in them. Is there some young actor out there you
I
got
like
your eye
DC
on?
Young Fly, man. I like him,
yeah,
man.
okay.
Friends and
Condolences,
family, too.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's an Atlanta boy,
Yeah.
I called him and we're praying for him every day. But yeah, him. So many other young guys out there, man.
And we can
really
tell your
got it.
influence on him. There's no
Yes,
doubt
no
that your
denying that.
influence
But
is
that's
on
how
him.
Eddie Murphy was to us and
Right,
Richard
exactly,
Pryor to my generation, man. So that's how it's supposed to be, man. And hopefully we could be an example.
Michael Jackson. I can't have you here and not ask. I'll ask Zeke about
Oh,
Mike. Give me one Michael
That's our
story. Give me
man.
something
Oh,
from Mike.
man.
MJ.
Man, let me tell you something. When you were around him, that guy had synergy around
Yes.
him. He was magical, man. He was
Yes.
special. He was gifted. That's why everybody in the world loved him.
They still
it was
still
and
doing
they
his
still
thing.
do. Look,
Yeah.
kids on Instagram,
Yeah.
you see him doing
Look at
stuff.
there. Oh, there he is.
And me, man. Every time
He
his
teach you
music
this, so
come
this is
on,
for you showed him this.
I showed him. I showed him
Oh,
a
you
little
showed
bit,
him you could do
look,
it.
every now and then. But no, man. Every time his music come on, I think it's Kendrick Spears, man. I
Yeah.
just be jamming to
Yeah.
it, man. And all good music. I love all good music too, man. I had fun that night, man. Y'all
Yes,
made
you
me
did.
dance, man.
Oh, yes, come on, man.
On TV with no music.
No,
No
he
music.
came to
Acapella.
White
he
Comedy
came
Club.
to
I
no,
told
he
him,
came.
like, come on, man,
He
he's a
came.
music
Well, he
star.
came to my party this summer. I
I
mean,
was
this
off the tape.
All-Star Weekend. I
And
put
got on
on
stage.
Michael Jackson. Put
Oh,
him
it
on
was-
stage.
it was
He
off
did
the
the whole
tape.
He
thing
went through
again.
it.
Off
He
the
did the
tape.
same
Then I
exact
saw him in
thing.
the airport leaving. He looked like Michael. He had the mask, everything. I saw
I
his
be high,
live.
man. I love this man stuff, man. Don't nobody know who I am. Well, I can fly and coach now. They don't know who I am.
Well, you said-
like Chris Tucker. Nah, man, ain't no Chris Tucker gonna be riding no coach. Go to sleep.
Well, you said MJ brought everyone joy with all of his music, and you bring us all joy.
Yeah.
Especially when you
Yeah,
got on
yeah,
stage at
yeah,
Kenny's
yeah,
party,
yeah.
man.
Man,
That was
and he had me playing
magnificent.
poker, man. Fake poker. I'm not playing poker. I lost all my
He
money.
lost it all.
Paul,
It was
put
good
the
to
setup.
You knew that when Jet called you. You knew what that was.
I know,
Chicago,
man.
New York
They-
setup.
Hey,
Got him.
they said money talks, huh? That's
Yes,
that's
sir.
what they
Yes,
said.
sir, dude.
All right, Christian Brown,
Five
good
against
money
10.
in Game 3. Special